Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Sonic Hacking Contest 2018 coverage. In this episode, we're taking a look at Sonic the Hackable by CHR-Dutch. Now, this is an interesting little hack. So basically what we're getting here is a sort of alternative version of Sonic 1. So we've got all the same sort of stage themes. So we've got a Green Hill Zone, we've got a Marble Zone, we've got a Spring Yard Zone, for example, with the same names and similar graphics. But the stage layouts themselves and the colour palettes change from stage to stage. And yeah, it's a little bit more sort of evolving, I guess. So each act introduces a different gimmick, which then becomes the sort of central thing for that stage. So the opening stage, very sort of traditional Sonic, a little bit more challenging in its stage design, but otherwise, you know, nothing that you're not already familiar with. Second act introduces water pretty early on, so you've got sort of a more challenging environment to basically go through. Third act introduces a new gimmick, so you get the sort of the dash pads, which are very sort of Dimps era Sonic Advance kind of thing going on. Yeah, it's like I say, it's evolving. You know, the stages do different things per act instead of just sort of hit you with the same gimmicks every stage. Marble Zone, for example, after the initial act with the gimmicks that you're more familiar with, it then introduces areas where it's very dark and it's quite challenging to see what you're doing inside those areas. I don't know how effective that really is. I found it a little bit more distracting than it was challenging. But it was still an interesting idea. I appreciate the variety that they've definitely gone for here. Yeah, and then you get more water again in the third act of Marble Zone. Just lots of nice little touches like that. It's very much sort of like here's a more challenging version of Sonic the Hedgehog if you're already very familiar with the original game, which is a nice little idea. Not to the point that it's infuriating. It's very well designed. I think the stage designs in particular are very, very well done here, and I just like the variety they've gone for. To be honest with you, they really hit that home. You know, that's very much the MO of this hack is. Here's a version of Sonic the Hedgehog that's a little bit more challenging with a lot more variety from act to act, basically, which is very, very well done. It's certainly worth checking this one out. It's also in competition. So yeah, that's Sonic the Hackable. A really, really cool little hack. Certainly a more interesting sort of take on the original Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot more variety to it. Some cool stage designs. And some interesting new gimmicks of its own, but yeah, the only thing I'd say against it is that visually it's not particularly anything to write home about. It's very much drawing on the same graphics and tileset from the original Sonic the Hedgehog, so you're not really getting an awful lot of original looking graphics and art in this game. So that's the only real sort of negative. It would have been nice, I suppose, to see some more original artwork to go with just how unique the rest of the game is, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's it really. Sonic the Hackable, a cool little hack, well worth checking out.